You're listening to Out of Uniform, episode number 1. The date is September 23rd, 2020, and I am Ted, and over there is Ralph.
Hey.
And over there is Brian.
That's me.
And, this is the very first episode of this show. I just want to kind of talk with Brian and Ralph at Apes Plumbing, HVAC, and Appliance Repair about what they do here and why they want to start a show and just kind of what you guys have planned. So whoever wants to start, just go for it.
Well, we really have nothing planned, so that's the framework of what we do.
Oh, sure.
we just like to get out there and, as Ralph says, see if it flies.
Yeah. You know, it's as long as you have ideas and you're persistent, it's gonna work. So.
Oh, we're definitely persistent.
Yeah. Hey, that's you got to be in this business.
Sometimes you can't get me to shut up.
Yeah, that's actually how we started this or running this business. Just see if it flies.
Yeah. So
We've done good so far. So
you guys were telling me before, in thinking about creating this show, that you wanted to maybe give tips or ideas to new business owners, maybe small businesses, on how to do better in a small marketplace. What are some of your, like, what's the mission statement maybe of that idea? What are you guys trying to go for with that?
well, if I'm being honest, I would say never try to do things yourself as a homeowner.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. So, what as a homeowner, I guess you guys do a lot of building and repair. Maybe just go over what you guys do as a business, kind of all of the facets.
So a lot of people think APE stands for air, plumbing, and electrical. It doesn't. It stands for Arizona Plumbing Expert Services. What we do, we do air conditioning, HVAC, which is venting, mechanical, anything to do with the cooling of a home or business. And then we do plumbing. We do a lot of outside-the-box plumbing. We do septic work. We do pumps. We do water softeners, all types of misters. So there's a lot of things that we do outside of just the standard plumbing.
Okay.
We also do appliance repairs, commercial and residential, for everything. So
Gotcha.
It's not a company that you see a lot of those of.
Yeah, so we were just talking about kind of what Apes does as a business, and maybe they try to go for combining more services than a competitor would probably possess in the repair market, right? That's what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to at least with this show, you guys are trying to come up with business ideas or tips for new business owners. Do you guys have one just off the cuff? You can kind of something you guys learned having run your business in Arizona.
For new business owners?
Yeah, let's go there. Let's start there.
I tell you what, network. The more people you get in front of, the more people you talk to, the more hands you shake, even in this world, right?
Yeah, sure.
You're going to do better. You're going to know more people. You're going to have more resources at your fingertips. Don't ever fool yourself where you're satisfied with the amount of people you know. Oh no, I know a guy. Yeah,
sure.
You should know 10 of those guys.
Yeah,
because one day that guy's not going to be around, or he's going to fail you, or hopefully he doesn't, right? But it never hurts to know another guy.
Sure.
So, networking has been phenomenal for us.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest tip you guys can give.
Yeah, we tried Yelp, all those home advisors, all those paid for stuff, and nothing bared any kind of fruit as much as networking has done for us. So that would be my advice.
And when you guys are talking about networking, you guys are specifically talking about BNI, or are there more than one group you're a part of, or?
Well, BNI has been great for us.
Yeah.
What is that? Business Networking International, global networking for business professionals. But we take those lessons that they usually stand for, and we apply them to everywhere.
Yeah.
We network. At football games, we network at the cigar bar. We
Gotcha.
Network at the grocery
some of
store.
us do.
Yeah. Well, some of us just smoke cigars.
Yeah.
But we're networking at the same time. But we just take those lessons that we learn, and like I said, try to get in front of more people.
Yeah, I have recently. Recently started this business, and I applied to be a part of a BNI chapter. I don't think the one that you guys are a part of, but it really taught me kind of doing the application process to really distill your business kind of down. My business is a little bit ethereal in that it can kind of be anything. I can do pretty much anything I want content wise, and it's hard to convey like how much I can possibly do to someone who has no idea what a producer does. So yeah, it's really good for thinking about ways to boil down your business for a customer. And I think it's really valuable. I still have a lot to learn from it. I'm again just joining, but I think it's great.
Yeah, well, that's how we employed you. Visited my chapter, and
That's true.
and that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just knowing all the different assets, that's part of networking, right? Getting to know you so that we know you, we like you, we trust you,
Right.
So that we'll do business with you.
Sure. Sure.
So even though you have, like you said, you have to dumb down what your business is to portray it to someone else. Once you sit down 1-on-1, you can really get to know somebody and go, oh, you do that too?
Yeah.
It's just so much easier to go, what do you do? Oh, we do air conditioning.
Sure.
We do plumbing. Oh, okay. And then, if you don't get to know that person, you turn around and 2 months, 5 months down the road, they go, oh yeah, I just had this guy over here put in my water softener. And we're like, we do that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I never knew. No, that's why you sit down and you get to know people.
Yeah.
Talk about your businesses. Get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah, not only that, I mean, you talk about, personal stuff too, like, family, what do you like to do for hobbies? And that's where the trust and relationship, I feel, is really built in, because you see a person on a real level, so.
Sure, I get that. And yeah, the requirements for that, if anybody's interested out there, what BNI is you have to pay a yearly fee, and you come to these meetings once a week. They're about it depends on how big your group is, but they're like maybe 2 hours long. And you kind of just do a little spiel. Every person kind of runs down the line, does their little 45-second spiel, and then one person does a big presentation. And every week you have to have a certain number of referrals and try to get as much business for other people. And the whole idea is givers gain, so you try to give as much business as you can, and that hopefully will come back to you in the future. But is there anything else you guys want to talk about BNI? Maybe we'll save up some of these tips so we don't burn them all out in the first episode. But
no, just you get what you put into it.
Yeah.
If you go for, like you said, the 90 minutes or 2 hours, you're going to get 90 minutes or 2 hours in results.
Yeah.
But if you apply it to your business, and take that, hey, let me get to know this guy, let me get to like this guy, let me get to trust this guy.
Yeah.
And you apply that day after day after day in your business, you're going to reap the rewards. They're
Sure.
just going to, you're going to turn on the computer and, oh, look, I got a referral.
Yeah.
And you're going to pick up the phone and answer somebody else's call and go, hey, I know a guy, and it's awesome to be able to go, I don't do that, but hey, I know a guy and he's going to take care of you. Hey, let me call him right now. And you can do a warm handoff, and call this guy and say, hey, I got this guy on the phone. Here's his problem. And it makes you feel good that you helped the person that called you, right? You're the go-to guy. You want to be known as the go-to guy.
Right.
Don't lose my number, because if you have another question, I got the answer.
Sure.
So that's the idea. It's
totally. And I feel like you feel more attached to referring someone that you have a relationship with to people that you're like, this guy, I know he's going to do good by you and by me, and he's really going to we have a relationship, so I know that he is invested in making sure that you are taken care of. So it's kind of cyclical in how it reinforces itself.
If I'm talking to somebody and they say, man, I want to do a podcast, like, I know a guy.
Yeah, totally.
And I use him. I know he's good. I know.
Yeah.
This is what he does. We can talk about.
Well, you don't know how good I am until the episodes come out, so we're gonna have to.
Brian's getting ahead of himself.
We'll wait until this airs.
Yeah. Well, wait to refer me until the episodes come out. But no, I mean, you let me know how many stupid cartoon sound effects to throw in there, and I'll really just pepper them.
Oh yeah.
About. I know you guys are.
Little Batman.
You guys like the
More
Donkey
like a
Kong
gorilla
stuff,
pounding
right?
chest.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
If there's a sound effect for a person slipping on a banana peel.
Yoink.
Yeah, something like that. There you
Squip.
go. Yeah.
Totally.
We'll find something.
That's completely Ralph.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do the when you beat a level in Donkey Kong, that the poodle-doodle-poodle-dip,
Oh.
like at the end or whatever.
Well, it's not copywritten, but we'll figure it out.
I'll come up with a
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
open source
Nobody
one.
remembers what
I'll
that
tweak it.
sounds
Yeah.
like. Come on.
I don't
Oh
know.
man, there's some people who know lots
Oh,
of
yeah.
weird niche knowledge.
Yeah, that's not the guy I'm talking to right now.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you are, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, we apologize to our audience constantly. Let's let's get into maybe our first main topic. I'm going to kind of throw this one out at you. We talked about it a little bit last time when we were planning the show, but what if I'm a customer, I come in and I want to prevent against every single bad thing that can happen to my toilet?
Wrap yourself in bubble.
Wrap yourself in bubbles?
So
Don't have kids.
Right, okay, so yeah.
the number one.
That's
right
the
there.
number one.
But like,
Yeah.
I guess maybe talk about what are some common things that you see that maybe some knowledge about would prevent in the future, toilet wise.
Yeah, I mean, you can help prevent or minimize. Every 3 years you're going to want to replace the rubber flapper gasket. Either it be a regular flapper or a barrel ring.
And that's underneath the toilet, between the
No,
pipes and the.
that's actually in the tank.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
that's a big number
gotcha.
one loss of water right there, and
Yeah.
people don't see it because it goes from the tank into the bowl and then into the drains.
Yeah.
Your water bill starts to go up, and
Sure.
typically you'll hear that, but sometimes it's real slow.
Yeah.
It's a real easy fix if
Okay.
you can if you have minimal mechanical knowledge to reach down in there and change a flapper.
Yeah, and it's not like that water's dirty. It's just water
It's clean
before
water
it's even.
until it goes into the bowl. It's
Yeah.
clean water. I mean, you can actually,
yeah.
some of the survival tactics are, get the water out of the tank,
Yeah.
and drink it. But
Sure, we don't condone that. Obviously, there's other sources of water you can drink
Right.
before that, but
We'll save that for our RO conversation.
yeah.
there you go. Some other things is the little tablets, the little blue tablets that you throw in the tanks or the bowls. Don't do it. It voids your warranty.
Really?
Yeah, the little gel tablets that you throw in the tank that turns the water blue and it swirls and it looks so pretty.
What about the Clorox smell good things?
They so 99% of the manufacturers will tell you that it voids the warranty
Of a toilet, of your
on the
toilet.
So the mechanics in there,
Wow.
will void it, and it'll say right on your literature, so you can check and
See, I didn't know
verify
that.
what I'm saying or whether it's true or not.
So when
do your homework.
you talk about the gel tablets, that's to you put it up in the top or down where the bowl is.
So like in the tank, you lift the lid.
Yeah,
you
okay.
Put it in the tank, and you don't want to
Oh,
put that
oh,
in there.
okay.
So the problem with some of the ones that go in the bowl themselves, they hang or something like that. The problem with those is that periodically they'll get dislodged
Mm-hmm.
premature, and they haven't dissolved or whatever, and they'll clog up the toilet.
Oh yeah.
So they have some other ones that I don't have a whole lot of experience with that like stick right to it. And it has no plastic, no nothing.
Oh, is that the one where it's like a stamp and it like stamps the chemical on the side of the bowl? I think.
Yeah, I don't foresee any problems with those, but
Sure.
again, you got to go back to your manufacturer's warranty.
Okay.
Are they going to allow it?
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to cause a great deal of issues, but
Right. See, that's something I would never have thought about. Is there something that you guys, maybe other than that, is there something you guys see a lot that people are doing toilet wise that it's like, why are you doing that? What's going on with this?
quote unquote flushable wipes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Quotes unquote. So
Yeah, okay.
The word flushable, right? So
Yeah.
Here's where I'm gonna.
You technically can flush them.
They'll go through the toilet.
That's what it
Most-
means.
in most toilets, they go through the toilet. But the second they hit any kind of obstruction, if you got like cast iron pipes or you got any roots in the pipes, those things, they not only hang onto there, they'll hang on there for dear life. And
Yeah, because
they don't break down.
They're like a fabric. They're like
Yeah.
a cloth.
It's an actual fabric, so they don't break down. So you will not remove that unless you go down there and remove it physically.
So don't flush them, is what you're
So
saying. You don't wanna flush
even if it says flushable,
Okay.
that's $1 billion industry for these companies.
Yeah.
What is it? Johnson and Johnson, is making tons of money.
Sure.
On the word flushable,
Yeah.
or whatever. But, you can flush it all you want, but you're just making yourself pay somebody like us to come out.
You get yourself clean better.
Yeah, we can help with that too. We can put in a bidet. Or something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So flushable wipes? What are I mean? I assume if flushable wipes aren't flushable, you probably can't flush. I don't know. Women's health products.
No.
Right. That's probably one of the worst
Consider
things.
that all foreign objects.
Yeah, foreign objects.
If it didn't come out of you and it's not,
Sure.
your standard breakdown toilet paper,
Yeah.
don't put it in your toilet.
Yeah.
Don't put any kind of applicators. Don't put
Yeah.
any kind of, sanitary products
Sure.
of any kind.
Sanitary products is the words I was looking for.
There
Thank
go.
you.
That's a technical term. Does your wife put dental floss like mine does?
No.
Ooh, I've heard that's horrible too, because that's like a.
My wife uses the dental picks anyway.
Oh yeah.
She got like the water dental pick, so
Right.
she doesn't use that.
So hopefully Destiny listens to this and she doesn't
Oh yeah.
do that anymore.
There you go.
Yeah, hey, I try to get my girlfriend to listen to my shows, and that never happens. So get good luck with
Yeah,
that. Just letting you know.
Well, just let her know that we talked about her today, and she'll listen.
She'll never especially now that I tell her that, she's like, I'm even more good not listening.
Right.
So toilets, yeah, don't be putting those weird blue gel things in there. Don't be putting your we don't know the effectiveness of the stamp soap stuff, but don't be flushing flushable wipes.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yep.
Because that's how,
Unless you want to call apes and we'll come
Yeah.
fix it for you.
But you could just call them just to call.
Yeah,
and
you
it's not
could,
like
yeah.
not if you
I'll
need a
talk to
thing,
you
but
for free.
I'll answer.
yeah. This show is just a one-sided conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
much.
Yeah. So, are there any ideas you have maybe in your little book there that you want to talk about? Anything specific to maybe we're kind of talking about toilets? Is there anything that piques your mind toilet
I don't think a 10-minute. I think these are all topics that we can talk about for a while.
Yeah, these are. Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
I don't have tidbits about toilets.
Oh.
Jiggle the handle if that's a thing in your house. Call a plumber.
Yeah. Or
Um,
like tighten it. Like you can't just it's just a screw, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I've been to so many people's houses, and it's funny because you go to people's houses and you're like, this isn't supposed to be like this,
Yeah.
So I'm like in people's houses using their restroom, and I'm fixing their toilet. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, let me adjust the chain, let me tighten the handle.
Sure.
And you come out, and somebody else goes, did you see what happened on my toilet? It works. So much.
Yeah.
The seat used to like all
Sure.
off to one side.
Yeah.
I'm like, those things are easily fixed. You can tighten the bolts.
People
to
just.
those.
I assume that people, because it's kind of gross, people don't want to be touching all around it. But I mean, if you
There
clean your
is a
toilet,
thing
but
that cleans those things.
yeah.
So I mean, if it's like my house, I got 5 boys.
Oh, yeah.
In my house. So
Wow.
the toilets are cleaned constantly.
There you go.
Because the little guys, they're like looking at like the wall or something
Sure.
at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
Yeah, I
got to
get that.
constantly have those things cleaned. But
Gotcha.
They have toilet seats that that come off.
Yeah.
They snap off, so you don't have to unbolt them. So it's easier to clean.
Yeah.
And they say you can even put it in the dishwasher. My wife is not having that.
Whoa, yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. Maybe don't.
Take it outside, hose it down with the dog. Or
Yeah.
something. That's about it. But,
Yeah, that's not a dishwasher item. Any other toilet stuff? I guess it's probably. I think it might be a good first episode to do toilet things. It's something maybe people are.
Yeah, toilets are pretty easy. Yeah.
It's a pretty simple mechanism,
Simple
right?
process.
forks, matchbox cars,
Well,
Things not to
well,
flush down. Let's name them.
dentures.
Cars.
These are things that I've pulled out of toilets.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Dentures, cars, blocks.
Wow. Yeah.
Shampoo bottles.
Okay.
Don't sit things on the back of your toilet like
Yeah.
like hairspray and stuff like that, because the caps fall off.
Oh.
They go right in the toilet. Little
Yeah.
bars of soap and stuff. don't set stuff back there, because when you sit down and it rocks because you've been
Sure.
thinking you're like a super freak and you're
Yeah.
dancing while you're on the toilet, those things end up falling down in the toilet, and they get lodged in there.
Wow.
And yeah, I pulled an iPod out
Oh
of a
my
toilet.
goodness.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Speaking of things getting lodged in places,
Uh-oh.
not where this is going to go, where you guys are thinking it's going to go. The reason why pen caps have holes in them is so that if you swallow one, you don't suffocate immediately. I
Yes.
didn't know that. Did you know that?
know that.
That's so
I have
weird.
5 boys.
Yeah, hey, that's yeah.
This doesn't have that on it.
Like Bic pens, I think, because they're like you can just swallow them easy. I guess. Wow, that's
There's certain diameters, and there's
Yeah.
I knew all about that. Yeah.
oh man, that's crazy. So you guys do not only plumbing, but HVAC and appliance repair. What are some of maybe the most outlandish appliances you guys repair? Fridges are probably pretty common, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really outlandish about appliances.
Well, I guess you
Sub-Zero refrigerators, they get pretty,
Not outlandish,
Pretty complex.
though. Yeah,
Well,
they're complex.
I see outlandish because some of them are like the same color and whatever of their cabinets that it doesn't look like there's a fridge there.
Yeah.
So to me, that's
Oh yeah, where it's like
outlandish.
wood. It's like a
it's
wood,
all wood
thing.
and the drawers are wood and the door. Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty weird. I'm talking about like carnival machines. Like you got like a I don't know who repairs carnival rides, but you guys
Like slushy machines
yeah,
or
like a
something.
like a popcorn something. I don't know something. Yeah,
Don't have any.
it's mostly like washing machines.
I haven't come across that lately. No, yeah, just washing machines, stoves,
Gotcha.
microwaves.
Gotcha.
We get we get the randomly, like the RV.
Oh, okay.
Like it's gonna cost like probably 10 times more for us to come fix that than it would to be like just buy a new one for $10.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
And a lot of times, those mobile type units,
Mm-hmm.
they'll put stuff in there. It's just made of plastic. It's not designed to be repaired or anything.
Oh yeah.
It's like one board controls everything. It's like, okay, well the board's $400. Well, the whole unit costs $200.
Yeah.
Make your decision. So
Yeah. Hey, that's kind of strange. So yeah, sometimes you guys come across parts that are just like impossible to get because
Possible to get, or they're just too much. I mean, it doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense to
Oh, right.
repair it. So we just replace it.
just buy a new
yeah,
fridge
just
or
buy
something.
buy a new one. Yeah, it's
well,
not
like
worth it.
right now, COVID.
Yeah.
all the stuff is super hard to get.
Yeah, like plastic manufacturing is
Yeah,
kind
I mean,
of
some of these. So some of the places have been shut down
Hmm.
because the parts that they make, the company, they could continue on, but the company that they get parts from is shut down.
right.
So inadvertently, they're out of business.
Supply chain
Yeah,
kind of a deal.
So
oh
it's-
man,
it's-
that
it's-
sucks.
It's crazy.
So you guys have seen obviously a pretty big impact COVID wise. Is that correct? How big is the impact to you guys?
Oh man,
from the-
yeah. So like even ordering AC equipment. I mean, we've had to order from different states and piece things together and wait for them to get here,
Yeah.
and all while you get somebody with no AC. Just a temporary unit in one room. So
man.
that's halted the ordering of equipment.
Yeah, that's it's everybody's hurting pretty hard, and I'm so interested to know how it's affecting the people that I kind of come into contact with, and just I just want to know like how specifically it is affecting those people. And my parents are dentists, and I do a show with them, the Dental Works podcast. And we do a segment where we kind of talk about it every other week. And there's been higher requirements safety wise for dentists and things like that. But it's just an interesting time we live in.
Yeah, in the appliance world, you can't get black or different color units now. It's all got to be stainless steel, and which kind of matters because you get the other appliances are all white or whatever,
Sure.
and now you're changing one color and it looks weird. So
Yeah.
that's been a shortage too in the appliance world, is the colored different kind of color
Options.
units.
Interesting.
Yeah. The options are crazy.
Slim pickings now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Hey, yeah, what are you going to do? I mean, you going to make your own fridges? We're making a fridge making factory. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We can do it. We can put one together.
make a fridge that
We
you can
have the
paint.
Capability.
Yeah.
Make a fridge that you can paint.
Oh wow, yeah, and then you could sell it and be like, paint your own fridge. I guess you could do that with any fridge right now. Like I could just paint a fridge. Right?
Wrapped like a,
Yeah,
Ooh,
like-
there you go.
or something, you know. Hey, I want a purple one today.
Is this a weird Chipotle ad on your fridge? What?
You get Chipotle to pay for part
It
of
gets
it.
sponsored by Chipotle as long as there's 4 burritos in there all the time.
Yeah, they can do it like, you know, what is they can put the burritos in there and then you pay for them when you take them out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like a hotel fridge, like a mini bar, but a burrito bar. That's a good call.
That would be my heaven right there. I love Chipotle.
I'm sure Coca-Cola or Pepsi would be all over that.
Oh yeah. Hey, I don't know who's linked to Chipotle, Coke, or Pepsi, but whoever it is, they're all on it. Thank you for listening to Out of Uniform. We release shows every other week, and if you'd like to write into the show, please send an email to outofuniformpod@gmail.com. We may answer your question on the show. You can also follow us on Instagram at outofuniformpod. That is going to be the end. I always like to do a little bit of a thing at the outro. Is there anything else you guys would like to say signing off for our unbelievable audience?
Just can't wait to talk to you guys next. Was it week? 2 weeks?
2 weeks? I think we do every other week.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace out.
Yeah, I
we'll
can't
see.
wait. And I'll bring Brian a towel because he's sweating a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. We gotta
turn off my fan.
We gotta turn the air off so it doesn't mess with the sound. But yeah,
We might have to move that over here.
that's a good call. We'll do that in between. That's a good call. Here. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Peace out.
Late.
This podcast was produced by T-Door Productions. Theme song composed by Ted Work. Sponsored by Apes Plumbing, HVAC, and Appliance Repair.